Ever wondered how a bag of gummy bears comes to life? It's a question that might seem simple, but the answer is a fascinating blend of creativity, precision, and a touch of magic. When you tear open a bag and see those vibrant, chewy bears, you're actually witnessing the result of a carefully orchestrated process that starts long before the candies reach the store shelves. It's not just sugar and whimsy, there's real science and engineering behind every bite. Behind the scenes, teams of engineers and food scientists work together to perfect each recipe, ensuring that every gummy bear is as delicious and consistent as the last. These chewy, colorful treats are the result of a precise dance between chemistry and machinery. Every step, from mixing to molding, is timed to perfection, and even the smallest change in temperature or ingredient ratio can make a huge difference in the final product. Picture a candy factory as a giant laboratory, where confectioners are scientists and their tools are massive, steam-heated kettles. The air is filled with the sweet aroma of sugar, and the hum of machines working in harmony creates a symphony of production. Every step is controlled, temperature, timing, texture, to ensure each candy is identical. Operators monitor digital panels, making micro-adjustments to keep the process running smoothly, because even a few seconds can affect the chewiness or clarity of the candy. The magic? It's in how simple ingredients like sugar, water, and gelatin are transformed. These everyday staples are measured with scientific accuracy, then blended and heated until they become the glossy, elastic base for our favorite treats. Understanding sugar crystals, gelatin's chew, and the role of aeration is key to confectionery science. Each element plays a unique part. Sugar provides sweetness and structure, gelatin gives that signature bounce, and aeration creates a light, satisfying texture. By mastering these basics, we unlock the secrets behind our favorite sweets. Quality control experts inspect every batch, ensuring that only the best candies make it into the packages we love. So let's pull back the curtain and step into the world of candy making. Imagine walking through the factory doors, greeted by rows of gleaming equipment and the promise of something delicious in the air. We'll explore how chewy gummies, fluffy marshmallows, layered jelly beans, and candied fruits are crafted. Each type of candy has its own unique recipe and process, shaped by years of experimentation and innovation. By the end, you'll see these treats in a whole new light. You'll appreciate the artistry and precision that goes into every bite, and maybe even feel inspired to try making your own. Ready to discover the science and skill behind every bite? It's a journey that combines tradition, technology, and a passion for sweetness. Let's put on our imaginary lab coats and dive in. Whether you're a curious foodie or a lifelong candy lover, there's something here for everyone. The journey from kitchen staples to iconic candies is about to begin. Watch as humble ingredients are transformed through science, skill, and a little bit of wonder. Welcome to the art and science of confectionery. Let's step inside and see how the magic happens, one sweet at a time. The gummy bear's journey begins in a massive gleaming kettle, deep within the heart of a bustling candy factory. This is where the magic starts, with industrial precision and a touch of childhood wonder. Into this enormous vat, workers pour in sugar, corn syrup, and water, the essential building blocks of every gummy bear. These ingredients are carefully measured and combined, then heated and blended until they form a thick, glossy syrup. Temperature is everything. A few degrees off, and the texture is ruined. The syrup must reach just the right heat, not too hot or too cool, to ensure the perfect chewiness we all love. Once the syrup is just right, bloom gelatin is added. This crucial step transforms the mixture, as the gelatin dissolves and creates a smooth, unified base that will give the gummy bear its signature bounce. At this stage, the mixture is a blank canvas, clear, sticky, and full of potential. It's the foundation for every flavor and color that will follow. Next, food scientists step in, adding precise amounts of vibrant color and bold flavor. Whether it's cherry, lemon, or something more exotic, each drop is carefully measured to ensure every batch tastes just right. Apple, orange, pineapple, each flavor is weighed and mixed with scientific accuracy, guaranteeing that every gummy bear is as delicious as the last. A touch of citric acid is sprinkled in, adding a tangy kick and helping to preserve the candy's freshness. This small but vital ingredient balances the sweetness and keeps the gummies tasting bright. The result is a hot, vibrant, viscous liquid, swirling with color and bursting with flavor. It's full of potential but still formless, waiting for its transformation. To keep the mixture smooth and workable, it's kept warm in insulated containers. This prevents it from setting too soon, and ensures it's ready for the next step. Its next stop, the molding room, where the liquid candy is poured into rows of bear-shaped molds, each one waiting to be filled. Here, the transformation from sweet goop to iconic gummy bear begins. The mixture settles into the molds, taking on the familiar bear shape we all recognize. Every step is about control and timing. Workers monitor the process closely, making sure each batch is perfect before moving on. The foundation is set, and the stage is ready for creation. The molds are lined up, and the unset bears are left to cool and solidify. From here, the magic of shaping and setting takes over. As the mixture cools, it transforms from a sticky liquid into a chewy, bouncy treat. And just like that, the once formless goop becomes the gummy bear, ready to delight taste buds everywhere. Let's see how these chewy friends get their form. Now the liquid gummy is ready for its signature shape. Cornstarch-filled trays, called starch moguls, are pressed with bear-shaped molds. Automated depositors squirt the exact amount of gummy mixture into each cavity. The cornstarch not only shapes the candy but also starts drawing out moisture, setting the texture. Trays move into a controlled cooling room for about 24 hours. No shortcuts here. Gelatin sets, moisture is balanced, and the perfect chew develops. Once set, trays are flipped and the gummies are freed from the starch. They tumble onto conveyor belts, get a shiny coating of mineral oil or wax, and are sorted and packaged. Every step ensures uniformity and quality. The process is fast, efficient, and mesmerizing to watch. From liquid to chewy bear, it's a blend of science and precision. The journey from goop to gummy is complete. Next, let's see how marshmallows defy gravity. Marshmallows start with a simple sugar syrup, corn syrup, and water, cooked to the soft ball stage. Meanwhile, gelatin is bloomed and placed in a giant industrial mixer. The hot syrup is poured into the mixer, and the real magic begins. High-speed whipping incorporates millions of air bubbles, transforming dense syrup into fluffy white marshmallow. Gelatin stabilizes the structure, trapping air and creating that signature spongy texture. The mixture expands dramatically, becoming a sticky, airy cloud. Whipping continues until the perfect density is reached. Vanilla or other flavors are folded in at the end. The result, a massive bowl of sweet vanilla-scented foam. This is the base for every marshmallow you know. The science of aeration turns syrup into a confectionery cloud. Next, let's see how this cloud is shaped and finished. The transformation is just getting started. Shaping marshmallows is all about extrusion. The fluffy mixture is piped through dies, forming long ropes on a cornstarch-dusted conveyor. A synchronized blade slices the ropes into perfect pillows. Marshmallows tumble in a drum with cornstarch and powdered sugar, coating every surface. Some are toasted under gas flames for that golden campfire flavor. After curing, they're weighed, sealed, and ready for s'mores or snacking. From cloud to cube, marshmallows are a triumph of texture. Jelly beans are built from the inside out, starting with a chewy center made of sugar, corn syrup, and starch. This mixture is cooked, then deposited into tiny starch molds to set. After curing, the centers are cleaned and ready for transformation. Next, they're loaded into massive panning drums. Here, flavored sugar syrup is added in layers, each one building up the shell. The process is repeated, layer after layer, until the shell is just right. Each addition adds flavor and crunch. The panner's skill ensures every bean is perfectly coated. It's a slow, methodical process requiring patience and expertise. The result, a chewy center wrapped in a crisp, flavorful shell. But the journey isn't over. Shine and perfection come next. Let's see how jelly beans get their glossy finish. After building up layers, jelly beans are still dull and matte. To achieve their signature shine, they're tumbled in polishing pans with food-grade carnauba wax. The friction buffs each bean to a high gloss, like a rock tumbler for candy. Once polished, beans are spread out to cure, preventing them from sticking. Automated sorters remove any imperfect beans. The perfect ones are mixed, weighed, and sealed into bags. Each jelly bean is a tiny masterpiece of flavor and engineering. From chewy center to glossy shell, it's a process of precision. Now let's explore the ancient art of candying fruit. Candying fruit is an age-old method of preservation, transforming fresh harvests into sweet, jewel-like treasures that can be enjoyed long after the season has passed. This technique, with roots stretching back centuries, was once a luxury reserved for royalty and special occasions, but today, It's a beloved tradition in kitchens and factories around the world. The process begins with the careful selection of ripe, firm fruit. Cherries, pineapple, citrus peels, or ginger are popular choices. Only the best specimens are chosen, as their quality will shine through in the final product. Each piece is meticulously prepped, trimmed and blanched in boiling water to soften the fruit and prepare it for the sweet transformation ahead. After blanching, the fruit is gently soaked in a light sugar syrup, beginning its journey toward preservation. Over the course of several days or even weeks, the syrup's sugar concentration is gradually increased. This slow, deliberate process allows the fruit to absorb the syrup evenly, ensuring a perfect balance of sweetness and texture. As the days pass, water within the fruit is slowly replaced by sugar, locking in both flavor and texture. The result is a glossy, translucent piece of fruit that's as beautiful as it is delicious. Rushing this process would leave the fruit tough, dry, or shriveled, so patience and careful monitoring are essential. Each batch is watched closely with adjustments made as needed to achieve perfection. Once the fruit is fully saturated with syrup, it's removed and carefully dried. Sometimes it's rolled in sparkling sugar crystals for an extra touch of sweetness and a beautiful, crystalline finish. The end result is a vibrant array of jewel-like pieces, each bursting with concentrated sweetness and color, ready to brighten any dessert or snack table. Candied fruit finds its way into cakes, pastries and breads, or is simply enjoyed on its own as a delightful treat. Its versatility makes it a cherished ingredient in many cultures. The transformation from fresh fruit to candied delicacy is both a scientific process and an artistic craft, requiring skill, experience and a deep respect for tradition. Each glistening piece is a testament to the power of sugar, time, and human ingenuity, a small marvel of preservation and flavor. From the moment the fruit is picked to its final transformation, the journey is one of patience, care, and a touch of magic. So next time you savor a piece of candied fruit, remember the artistry and dedication behind every sweet, glistening bite. From simple ingredients to polished candies, the journey is a blend of science, craft, and creativity. Every gummy, marshmallow, jelly bean, and candied fruit is a marvel of engineering and tradition. Knowing the story behind each treat deepens our appreciation. The magic isn't lost, it's enhanced by understanding the skill involved. Next time you unwrap a sweet, remember the science and care behind it. Each bite is a celebration of ingenuity and joy. Candy making is where chemistry meets delight, and that knowledge makes every treat a little sweeter.